The overworld, divided into two playable luminants, the Eastern and the Etrian. It used to be one big map, but now, since verse 2, you have to go into a separate server. Immediately upon opening Deepwoken, you are bombarded with new thing after new thing. Everything just felt way more mysterious, it felt more open and exciting to find new things. At least for the time being. I mean, part of my fun, or the fun I had, was exploring around in boats on the sea and just seeing where it could take you. Maybe you could find an island and bring all your friends to progress there, or you would just end up into the Void Sea for like 10 minutes just wondering where the hell you're going. Now fast forward to today, and boats and sea travel are pretty much just universally hated, right? No one likes them. To a point where people are asking for the seas to be entirely removed. And can I blame them? No, not at all. The sea sucks, and it always sucked. The only reason I ever liked it is because it was new. It just exists to add empty space from one area to another, like pretty much any area like the sea. And after some time, and a lot of time has passed since Deepwoken came out, it just gets boring. You either know where you're going, or you're using a map. It's mindlessly repetitive, and that's it. You drive from A to B, that's literally all. Now, I hope it's not too much for me to ask for something to do while I'm sailing. You know, maybe they could change how boats work so that it's more engaging. Maybe they could have mechanical propellers that use a stamina system for easier speed and handling, right? There's already a wind system. Why not add rings of wind I can sail into so that I can get a short speed boost? You know, maybe we could have boat events like boat races or something like that. And maybe they could add actual content to the seas, because currently it feels like driving down a freeway with no cars on either side. They could add faction boats that sail around and interact with you positively or negatively based on your rep. I don't know, they could add a pirate event that has pirates trying to jump onto your ship and steal your items. There's an option for fishing spots, diving spots, new mobs, etc, etc. It just goes on. I mean, for crying out loud, we have the entire Void Sea, which Arcane Odyssey did, and it was amazing. And what did Deepwoken do with it? We got Boatman's Watch and the Ferryman, and that's about it. Okay, so you sat through this video and you're like, okay, this entire thing is just about the sea. You're wrong. It's actually about the overworld and progression as a whole. I want you personally to go ahead and read the past like 3 update logs and tell me how many of those updates aren't focused on the depths or chime. That's it. Unless it's regarding a mantra or a spark or something like that. But other than that, all the new content is going to be focused around chime for balancing, or in the depths with the Diluvian trial, right? I mean, think about it. Even the Oathbreaker, the new thing, right? It requires you to go down to the depths and talk to Yun Shul. Why couldn't it have been something with the Oathless guy? I don't know. Why does it matter anymore? It doesn't. But that's the point. When you make a build, if you need to get anything done that isn't obtaining an oath, 90% of it, you can just go to the depths. The one place where you shouldn't ever want to be, because you can wipe at any time. Anywhere. Which on paper sounds very challenging for a permadeath game. Except that it isn't, because you are in the depths, the one place where you can wipe. And that means that no one wants to wipe. So, no one's gonna gank you, and there isn't a huge incentive to go and kill people because you can just farm for a legendary or something. There's no point. Especially now that the safety net exists. Ganking in the depths pretty much requires both people to willingly sign a marriage and consent form that they would be fine wiping if they die. Otherwise, one of you is just going to dip. Okay, so whatever, it's the depths, main selling point of the game, but it also has the fastest progression in the game. 2 of the relatively easiest bosses with amazing loot most of the time, 3 dungeons, and a bunch of safety features like the Void, the Light Hook, and even they made Yun Shul safe somehow. Yet somehow, you still want it to be scary. Not to mention that I actually sometimes enjoy being in the depths, because you don't have to sail anywhere, ever. You can just walk from A to B, and it's so nice because I get free XP if I'm progging, because there's just stuff that spawns. And now please guys, please hear me out. I know that wiping is scary, right? Deepwoken is a game with little to no hand-holding. Yada yada, but please, please, please add some overworld content. We have been starving forever now. And I know that Conquest is right around the corner, right? And people are saying, oh, it's gonna save everything, right? But no, I don't think so. I think Conquest is going to have the same treatment as Chime. It's just gonna have its own balancing and its own everything else. I mean, look what happened to potions, right? They haven't been touched in nearly a year. But as soon as they were viable and available in Chime, they got gutted. They're like not even usable anymore. I mean, of course they're usable, but you know, they're kind of bad now. It just sucks. Anyways, I've been rambling for a little bit too long. Let me know in the comments if you guys actually enjoy these types of videos, because it is kind of fun to rant. It is kind of fun to do the Dan VR. You know how it is. Anyways, join the Discord. I have a bunch of guides there. Currently, I have a potion guide. I'm working on like every single mob guide. And my next video, or probably not the next one, but I'm working on an animation series right now. It's kind of based around Lance Leshy. It's gonna be a little bit of a story. We'll see where that goes. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please let me know, as I will continue to make these. They're kind of fun. Anyways, see ya.